So I've just started recording it.
Yeah,
Okay. So hi James, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hope your day has been well. We're just having this meeting as your performance review. I may be taking notes throughout on my little piece of paper to, as you say stuff, to just keep track of things that we can bring up, so I'm not interrupting you. Um,
Yeah,
but we just wanted to have a bit of a chat and a catch up to see how you're tracking, what's going on, how your progress in your work's going, how you're feeling, and then how you're going with that new project for the strategy work that you were delegated. I just wanted to have a chat with you about it. But
yeah.
yeah, how have you been going?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that I do really enjoy working for this company and it's a good place and I have aspirations to keep working here and become a manager and that. I do feel like there is some things that I struggle with. The tasks you've given me, the strategy task, I'm struggling with that one.
Hmm?
Um, I probably need some help with that. Um,
Is it just too much work on your plate right now? Is it overwhelming? Is it something more like you're not really sure like how to approach it? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the task is a little bit ambiguous. I'm not exactly sure what you expect of me with it. And
Okay.
the less, because I don't know how to do it, it's making me able to do it less. Like I'm
Yeah.
procrastinating it.
Okay, that's fine. It's good to check in on that and get a bit of an update. Would it help if we got you some training like that would help along the lines to give you a bit more direction, to give you a bit more context to kind of push you in that direction a bit more?
Yeah, because I do feel like the strategy work area is that's the kind of stuff that I am struggling with.
Yeah.
So
Well,
some training.
we can definitely enroll you in some training and have like that skill set leveled up a bit so that you've got some more context, and then you can always come and ask me or any of the other seniors for some help if you need
Yeah.
anything on that. What about the workload with it? Do you think once you have the context and the knowledge surrounding it that you'll be able to fit it in on top of what you're doing?
I do feel like there is a bit of pressure for how much long hours and there is a bit of a constant stream of tasks that I've been given. Um, so maybe the workload's a little bit too much for me at the moment to be
Hmm.
able to complete everything how I want to.
Yeah. Um, Okay, that's good to know. The reason that I have been giving you so much like work and I've really been putting that constant stream through is because I really do see so much potential in you and your worth ethic and your ability to complete things. So I've been
Yeah,
pushing probably more tasks on you because I think you'd be really good at them. And I think it would
yeah,
really help your growth and develop really quickly, especially if you want to keep getting to that next stage and get to that managerial position. But on the other hand, on the flip side, if it is too much and I am putting too much on your plate, that's so fine. Let's come back and we'll reel it back in and maybe we can have a bit more of an open conversation about which ones of those tasks that you actually want to pick up and that you feel
yeah,
really confident with and that you know about, and then which tasks maybe we can do on a smaller scale with help from other team members and some training so then it's not as overwhelming. Is there anything that we can take off your plate or anything?
Um, well, I do feel like just hearing that is good because sometimes I do feel a little bit like I'm not meeting your expectations. So bit of clarity that you actually are giving me those tasks because you think I'm capable of them is helpful. Um, I think maybe yeah, a little bit less workload. Not exactly sure which area, but yeah, if I collaborated with some other team members to do the work that you're giving, yeah.
Absolutely. That sounds like a plan. I can definitely action that and we can have more discussions about collaborating on some work and making sure um certain tasks are being done but still underneath your level of capabilities right now. Is there
Yeah.
anything happening like in a bigger perspective in broader maybe personal life that is impacting your work a bit? Because I do genuinely believe that you're really capable, but I feel like I have seen it. Maybe you aren't progressing as quickly as I would have thought you would be. Is there any like outside things that I can help you with that aren't really work related that are impacting you?
Yeah, so my mom passed away recently, which has been really hard on our family. Um, and obviously she did help out a lot with home life. And so now I've got all these extra pressures at home and dealing with like a death and everything has been quite hard. So that's probably been impacting my performance quite a bit because that's just, yeah, it's on my mind a lot.
That is so fair, and I'm genuinely really like sorry to hear that. That's like it's not a very pleasant thing that
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to put on anyone. So like I'm very sorry. I know like if you ever like need anything like person to person, like absolutely come to me. I'm so here for you.
Yeah.
Work wise, 100% that is a massive thing, and we want to support you as much as you can to still be able to come to work in a healthy way and be able to get your job done, but also support you in a way that you're not overstressed during a really, really tough
Yeah.
period, because that's just not
Yeah.
helpful for anyone. It's not fun for you. It's not fun for us. So
Yeah.
I like definitely it's anytime something like that happens or like because this has happened, like that's a really big thing and it's really
Yeah.
unfortunate. I'm very sorry, but like we have resources, so we've got like the counseling and the HR teams that can help you through that and help you balance that work life kind
Yeah.
of that line that you're trying to walk at the moment, which can be very
Yeah.
overwhelming, especially when you're dealing with so much grief. So,
Yeah.
and then it back to the same thing as with like the other things of just giving you too much work. We can definitely delegate some of that out to some of the other team members to help you with that project. Um,
Yeah.
so I think that's a good stepping stone. We can start delegating, and then if you need more help, I can send you through. I'll CC it in later into an email and with the counselling team and put you in touch with them if they can
Yeah.
help you through that at all. How does that
Yeah, no, I think
sound?
that would be really helpful. That sounds
Yeah,
like a good step in a good way forward. Yeah.
amazing. Now, I just wanted to talk a little bit about your future plans as well. You said you wanted to keep progressing. How
Yeah.
do you feel like you're tracking with that? What do you want to do more? What areas like do you want to keep? Do you want to lead some more projects? What are your next thoughts?
I do really aspire to become like do a management role in this job. I do get a lot of like positive feedback from other people that we work with, so it has reinforced my confidence that I could do that kind of role. I just yeah need to manage my workload first, but I that is the direction I would want to head in.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'd love to hear that because I do think you'd be really good at it. And I'm very happy that we've got some things. So like, let's start off with an action plan of just making sure that we get your workload managed. We've got a bit of that work-life balance because that's a lot going on in your plate over there. We can delegate
Yeah,
some work out, and then we'll also get you that necessary training. So like, let's pass some of the smaller jobs off to
yeah,
other team members. Let's focus on our bigger ones and then the strategy plan that you're doing at the moment, and we'll bring some other people in to help you with that for the lead piece of strategy work, and we'll also get some training so then you're not running it all by yourself and not sure really what's going on, and there's a bit more clarity. How does that sound?
yeah. No, that sounds good. Yeah, even if also I was thinking that we could do like a weekly check-in because
Mm?
sometimes I feel like I don't get the like the feedback from you, so I'm not actually sure how I'm going with things. So if we were to catch up once a week, maybe just for like 20 minutes,
Yeah. Um,
just like yeah,
I can probably just because my calendar is a bit full. I could definitely do fortnightly. Does that sound like a good like a good meet
yeah,
halfway?
yeah, no,
Perfect.
that's not,
So what do you like? I would just chuck it in for one of the mornings, start a day. We'll get a meetup out. Would you prefer the start of the week or end of the week?
end of the week's probably good.
End of the week. So we'll do end of the week. We'll do one of the mornings there, and we can do
Yeah,
fortnightly catch up, and we can check on progress. Open line of communication, and we can see
yeah,
how we're going, how you're traveling with your training, and then your current projects, and how you're progressing. Love the sound of that. So like, let's get that in as well onto our little action list here. Um,
cool.
do you have any questions for me?
Um, Not particularly. I just think that I do need a bit of more like supportive communication.
Mm,
So I think with the training to understand how to do my job better, and then our check-ins, I reckon that'll be actually quite helpful.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, I am really committed to like improving my performance. So whatever steps you think that we should take for me to do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, awesome. That sounds great. I'm just gonna summarize what I've thought that's come across that we're definitely on the same page. So
Yeah.
kind of out of everything that I've got here, I just feel like you've got good feedback from other employees and maybe less so from me. And so I'll start trying to implement that a bit more of giving you some of that positive feedback. But you do
Yeah.
really good at your job and you do have a lot of potential. So we want to keep working on that. At the moment, I'm getting that you're feeling just a little bit overwhelmed with workload and a continuous stream of tasks on top of the
Yeah.
fact that you have a massive personal thing going on.
Yeah.
Um, which is a bit distressing and you're struggling to walk that work-life balance and keep on top of everything. So
Yeah.
the plan that we're going to do is delegate some of that work off. We'll do
Yeah.
fortnightly checkups and then I'll give you the info for the counselors and then we can keep reviewing fortnightly from now and then see how we can keep tracking. We can keep changing that plan. Does that sound right?
But yeah, no, that's definitely how I've been feeling. I think that's good. A good summary of, yeah, what we've chatted about.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's all. If you don't have any other questions, you can, if you think of anything, just send me a follow-up email and we can get that
Yeah.
sorted. But that is all.
Cool. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, James.
Bye.